Greetings from the Arcturians. President Trump, the Arcturians wish to have a word with you through me again. Because they're saying this is not what we put you back in power for. Now pause and think about what they're saying for a moment. Because who put you back in power this time around from behind the scenes? It's the Arcturians and no one else. And if you don't understand that, then you don't understand that. And if and when it becomes necessary to call out our own, then we call out our own too. So we're calling you out now too. First, you got played like a puppet in the hands of Prime Minister Netanyahu. And you've seen the results of that worldwide. And now you're being played like a fiddle by President Putin. And you're seeing the results of that worldwide too. Because you're pissing off the whole world now, President Trump. And there's no need for that. There's really no need for that. Because the Arcturians are telling me that you are being misinformed by President Putin when it comes to President Zelenskyy and when it comes to Ukraine. And I'm getting the word propaganda, Russian propaganda. I've already addressed this briefly in one of my previous videos when I had to address President Putin's KGB dog watching me and surveilling me here online and spreading the same Russian political propaganda and telling the same lies to me. And I addressed that here on my channel in one of my previous videos. And now President Putin is doing the same to you. He's telling you lies. And you have the audacity to dog out President Zelenskyy? Why are you dogging out President Zelenskyy when the whole world can see who the aggressor is? When the whole world can see that it's President Putin who is the aggressor when it comes to Russia-Ukraine war? So then why are you dogging out President Zelenskyy in front of the world media? It's like you could have had a word with him in private. Why wouldn't you have a word with President Zelenskyy in private? Actually, you shouldn't even be talking to President Zelenskyy like this in private either, because he doesn't deserve it. So first, you get played like a puppet by Prime Minister Netanyahu, and you didn't even bother to take the Muslim world and their opinions on board and their wishes on board. And you've seen the results of that. And now you're being played like a fiddle by President Putin. You're being misinformed by President Putin He's telling you lies about President Zelensky and Ukraine. And you're seeing the results of that too. You've ended up pissing off the whole world at this point with your Gaza plan and whatever you're doing when it comes to Russia-Ukraine war. And, when it comes to the Gaza plan, you did not bother involving the Muslim world and the Arab world before you made your world announcement on that. And this time, you're doing the same to President Zelensky. You're not involving President Zelensky in the peace process or in the peace talks like he should be involved. You're keeping President Zelensky at bay, and then you're dogging him out like this, and you're siding with Putin, just like you were siding with Prime Minister Netanyahu, because you're being one-sided. You sided with Prime Minister Netanyahu, and you kept the Muslim world and the Arab world at bay before you made your world announcement on your Gaza plan. And now you're repeating the same mistake with President Zelensky. You're keeping President Zelensky at bay. You're being one-sided there too. And you are sidelining UK and Europe on this, when they should be involved in the peace process and the peace talks. And you're not listening to them either. And that's not right. It's as if Prime Minister Netanyahu and President Putin weren't enough to mess up the world and to mess up this planet Earth. Now you've joined them too. Now you've joined forces with them too, President Trump. Because speaking of bullies and dictators, what do you think you're doing, President Trump? How do you think you're behaving right now, President Trump? Can you not see that you're being a bully too? Can you not see that you're being a dictator too? We're gonna leave it there for this one. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Over and out.